Fact or fiction? I'm ready to buy a house, but I've been told I need a 20% down payment. Is that true? Stay tuned. You'll be surprised by the answer. Welcome back to MortgageWorks. I'm Alvarez, where the answers are on the house. Again, fact or fiction? You want to buy a home and you've been told a 20% down payment is required. Well, let's get into that. That's basically a myth. That is outdated thinking from generations ago when it was required that you had to have a sizable down payment to buy a home. But that changed years ago. What people don't realize is there are many options to buy a home with little to no down payment. One obvious option is a VA home loan buyer, if they have a VA entitlement, can buy a home with zero down payment. But there are other options that most people don't realize. FHA allows a minimum down payment of 3.5%. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, the two quasi-federal mortgage agencies who buy loans from mortgage lenders nationwide, will allow for a first-time home buyer a down payment of only 3%. And if you're willing and interested in buying a home in a rural area, you can actually get a loan through the USDA, yes, that's right, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, with no down payment, depending on the location of the property. Now, in addition to the programs I just mentioned and their minimum down payment options, another program to mention is jumbo loans. Now, what is a jumbo loan? A jumbo loan typically is a loan amount that's going to be above the Fannie Mae Freddie Mac conforming limit, which this year is $647,200. And there's been this notion that for jumbo loans in particular, a larger down payment is required. Again, that is really not true. It is possible to get jumbo loans with as little as, believe it or not, 3.5% down, just like an FHA loan. Jumbo loans with 5 or 10% down are also readily available. So with all of these programs and their minimum down payment options, it is simply not true that you need 20%, and that should not be a reason for you to, not move forward in purchasing a home. Now, in terms of your down payment, what are the sources of down payment that are acceptable? That's where we would come in. We do this every day. We know full well what are the requirements for acceptable and not acceptable down payment sources. So we've got our information here on the screen. Give me a call. We would be happy to go over your scenario specifically, help guide you as to what's possible in terms of down payment, both amounts required as well as acceptable sources. So give us a call. We're here to help. I'm Alvarez at MortgageWorks, where we have the answers and they're on the house.